Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Week 4, Game 4, Season 3. It's the 8-Bit Legends taking on the number 3 Mau5's. The Mau5's currently are 3-1 in the season, and the 8-Bit Legends, I think, are currently 2-2 or 1-3. Let me figure it out over here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to get stuff to load up. They are, 1-2. And the Mau5's are 2-1, so it's like a mirrored-esque sort of score, I guess, to put it. But we're here at Beckwith Park. We're going to try to see if the 8-Bit Legends can upset the Mau5's after the Mau5's lost last week. I can't remember who it was against. After the Mau5's lost last week to the SKNA Records. Sad loss for them, but it was a huge upset. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and read off the rankings. The 8-Bit Legends right now are currently in the net rankings with number 15, so it isn't looking too good for them. And the Mau5's only went down 2 rankings after the new rankings were released. They are number 3 right now. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started. Here at Beckwith Park, going to see where the first tip might go. And it will send it over to the 8-Bit Legends side. So it is a decent start for the Mau5's today as they try to come back with a win. There's only one team left that has an undefeated record. That is the Sokina Producers. But coming into this week, if they do win, they're more than likely going to stick at number 1 as they've been sitting in the top 3 for quite some time. And now the 8-Bit Legends are carrying down the ball on the Mau5's side, but the Mau5's are able to barely get it on the 8-Bit Legends side. Buzz will bump Caveman to get that ball to go over to the Mau5's side in their corner. Viper will send it up in the red zone, and Outlaw will hit it away. On the 8-Bit Legends, you have Viper, Caveman, Junker, and Buzz. And for the Mau5's, you have Midi, Mountain, Raja, and Outlaw. Mountain with a shot, Junker with a save. Junker and Caveman are going to try to send it away. Midi is able to just barely put it in there. Assist by Mountain. Mountain with a couple of shots miss, I think about 2. And Junker and Caveman just couldn't get it away, and Midi's able to barely get it in there. Now here we go with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock going into the second tip. The Mau5's are trying to win here away and on the road. And it goes over on the 8-Bit Legends side. Outlaw will put it further in the 8-Bit Legends side. Viper sends it down for a long shot. Immediately responding to the Mau5's goal, Outlaw tries to hit it way down, and Viper just sends it, assist by Buzz. I guess that's the last person who touched it off the tip. 1-1, 3:59 left on the clock. Here we go into the third tip. We're going to see where that goes, see if the 8-Bit Legends can find some luck off the tip. And they do, just barely getting it in there. Junker trying to push it down into the goal. Will accidentally pinch it over into the left corner of the Mau5's side, which the Mau5's will try to make, will prevail off of that mistake, making it 2-1. Nice assist by Mountain. Nice shot by Raja or something, I don't know. Mountain sends it forward, and just Raja comes up there and is able to isolate himself to get there. 3:45 left on the clock, 2-1. Here we go into the fourth tip, ladies and gentlemen. This game is already seeming good. As it is now on the Mau5's side, I'm not sure who won that tip. I wasn't looking. I was trying to fix something on the YouTube studio. But Caveman trying to push it down, obviously. Viper is definitely putting up some decent hits as he's currently the MVP right now with a 158 score. Mountain tries to hit it away. Hits it off of Midi, which goes into the wall. Raja sending it down. Junker's going to have to try and intercept that, but Raja will get past. I don't know who that was. But Junker. And is able to isolate, just do an isolation to make it 3-1 with 3:13 left on the clock. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Only a couple of minutes left on the clock for anyone to do anything. The 8-Bit Legends down 2. They need to do something here as that tip is won by the Mau5's. 8-Bit Legends trying to send it away. Junker trying to hit. Try to bump Mountain out of the way, but Outlaw just came in. I don't know what Viper's doing there, making it 1-4. Nice assist by Outlaw. Midi will get that shot off. As now it is the second goal for Midi, taking the MVP spot over Raja. I'm just going to call it Raja. If I'm wrong, correct me, please. I look at the comments. 1-4, 2 minutes and 57 seconds left on the clock. We've seen Raja play a lot of games, I'm going to be honest. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I had to sneeze and I just couldn't get to my mic in time. Mountain trying to put up a shot, will miss. Ball goes over on the left corner of the 8-Bit Legends side. Caveman sends it down for the 8-Bit Legends to try to prevail off of something. Junker trying to hit it up, give an assist to somebody. Caveman almost put it in there. Raja with a nice save. Junker tried to come in there and hit it up. And that ball's up there. Buzz trying to get a nice shot off. It will dink off the crossbar. 8-Bit Legends just can't find luck off of any close shots. Viper trying to keep it in play. So is Caveman. Gets it in the red zone. Almost. Mountain with another save. That's a lot of not counted saves so far. Outlaw keeping the ball up in the air. Viper trying to do something off of it. Junker has it in the air. Buzz finally gets it through. 4-2 with 1 minute and 57 seconds left on the clock. It was just a lot of back and forth over there on their side, and Buzz was just able to prevail, hitting it over 2 Mau5's players. As we go here into the 7th tip, 1:57 left on the clock. We're going to see who can win this one. It'll be the Mau5's. Viper tried to send it past Mountain, but couldn't get it there. Raja trying to get a shot off. Buzz trying to send it down. Midi trying to send it down, but Buzz will reject that offer. Junker sending it down. Now Viper. Mountain will hit it over Viper, and Outlaw will bump Mountain for Mountain to bring that ball out into the 8-Bit Legends side. Junker and Outlaw go for an immediate 50-50. I don't even know what happened there, but it looks cool. Raja trying to make a save. There's Viper with a shot and a goal. Just prevailing off of the miscommunications between Mountain and basically just Mountain. I think Raja and Mountain. But 4-3 with 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, a comeback is available. The ball's hit over on the 8-Bit Legends side once again. Nobody's down there on defense, so nobody to hit it away immediately. Junker trying to do that hit away immediately, but will not prevail. Buzz tried to do it. Outlaw with a bicycle. I think that's a bicycle trick or kick. I don't know which one that was. But 1 minute is remaining left on the clock for the 8-Bit Legends to do something. We've had a lot of what I like to call 1 minute mishaps, where, oh my gosh, they tied the game 4-4 with 0-51 left on the clock. Now back to what I was saying. Nice assist by Viper as he sends it out, and Buzz is just able to grab that goal with no boost. What I was saying about the last minute mishaps is that they have a whole minute to play, try and get a tie game or win to tie the game, but they don't get it. And the 8-Bit Legends are able to win the tip as they really want this lead right here to beat the Mau5's. This will be a good upset for their program so far, as their program hasn't been much late so early in the season. Going off 0-2, finally got their first win. I'm pretty positive. Got their... Oh, and it's Outlaw scoring for the Mau5's to make it 5-4. With 29 seconds left on the clock, Outlaw just sent it down, rose off of the thing, and it's just an unfortunate own goal between about almost every single 8-Bit Legends player. So now the 8-Bit Legends with only 29 seconds to try and tie the game. But the 8-Bit Legends did grab their first win against the Dafts last week on the road. Mountain trying to send a shot. Oh, Junker. No. Junker with an accidental touch. Mountain sent it down. Probably was going to go in anyways. Junker tried to do something. Now it's 6-4. 23 seconds left on the clock. I'm not sure if there's a lot that they can do, but they can obviously try. Go for some last-second Hail Marys. That ball is making its way down into the Mau5's side. Open net. There's Buzz with now a hat trick. 3 goals for Buzz. Nice assist by Junker. Junker was the last one to touch it off the tip, and Buzz was just able to come in there and put it in. 18 seconds left for the 8-Bit Legends to do something. 6-5. Now here going into the 12th tip of the game. 8-Bit Legends only have probably one shot, and if it does go over on their side, they need to prevail immediately on defense. Hey, man, sending it down, and they do it! 6-6. 11 seconds left on the clock. Nice assist by Buzz, just sitting it out there. Caveman hits it up in the air. I think Rajah tried to save it, but couldn't get it. Did get a tap. 11 seconds left on the clock. Here we go into the 13th tip. Who will prevail in these last 11 seconds, or are we going to overtime to see who wins 7-6? It's going over on the Mouse's side. 8-Bit Legends immediately trying to prevail. Couldn't grab it. Still ball live on the right corner. Mountain sends it up. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be going into overtime. Who will win this 14th tip? It'll be the 8-Bit Legends. Ball goes over on the Mouse's side. Can't afford that. They're trying to get the shot off. Caveman will pull off the comeback for the 8-Bit Legends. They were down originally by 3 and 4-1 and now came back 7-6. This will be a big win for the 8-Bit Legends as they take down the number 3 Mau5's for this week. Ladies and gentlemen, what a nice play by Caveman and Buzz to get that ball to move in there. It was just an unfortunate defensive mishap. I think the Mau5's really need to get something working together. And ladies and gentlemen, we have Cyrus in the chat, obviously very excited and happy for his team, very ecstatic that they won it. Let's go ahead and get into the after-game talk. What an impressive turnaround for the 8-Bit Legends as they were falling originally in the season for the first 2 games 0-2. I will read you off those games. For the first game that they lost to the Sokina Producers. They're currently number 2 right now, so it was just bad for them. They lost at home. Then in week 2, they played against the Crimson Knights 5-0, not the best defensive option you wanted to find. Week 3, they were able to win against the Dafts on the road, and then now they're able to take down the number 3 Mau5's 7-6 in overtime. So that's a lot of score for them. And let's just go ahead and get into the offensive and defensive talks. Also, I want to mention that the Mau5's probably need to fix something going into next week. As next week they will play... Who will they play? The Sokina Producers. So, need to watch out for that if the Sokina Producers do win against the Beat Tapes here Friday on our doubleheader. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a incredible offense by the Beat Tapes as they were just able to prevail. The defense of the Mau5's started to just slowly deteriorate over time, and the Mau5's were able to prevail. Originally down 4-1, they weren't getting enough shots off, but after pulling off what was a back and forth over on the red zone of the Mau5's, I think who was Buzz, tried to get attempted to get that ball in there and did, so make it 4-2. So that started, and I think there was only like 1:57 left on the clock, which made this game a whole lot more close than it should have been. I'm not saying that they were gonna lose, but I don't know what I'm saying. The 8-Bit Legends defense didn't have to play much near the end, but they were just slipping up here in the middle of the game. They know they didn't want to go 1-3, or they would have very slim chances of potentially making the tournament. I have no idea what your chances are for making the tournament, but if you do have a losing or a tied record, you probably don't want that. Now, the Mau5's offense were playing very nice in the first half. They were keeping the game close, but they just started to slip up near the end, which got the 8-Bit Legends super close, going into overtime, and they just fell apart. Their defense, obviously, like I'm going to use this analogy again over and over, deteriorated, and they just rusted down and just lost all momentum. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Amazing win by the 8-Bit Legends as they make a 4-1 comeback, making it 7-6 in overtime. Hopefully, this will bump up somewhere in maybe the quad 2 or top quad 3 rank. But, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow. Make sure to catch me tomorrow to see the Kina Gamers take on the Kina Records, a Kina rivalry, and the Sokina Producers take on the Beat Tapes. And then make sure to catch me Saturday for the Kina Invitational 3rd place and championship game. Foreshadowing into next week, on Thursday, we'll see the Dafts take on the Crusaders in week 5. Ladies and gentlemen, April is the 2nd month of this KKRLA Season 3. May will only probably have, I think, about 2 games, maybe 3, or maybe 4 or 5. And then May is just the playoffs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Impressive win by the 8-Bit Legends. Cyrus Williamson, I know you're happy.